In Chapter 6, Nakijoba and Mugabe shed light on a rarely explored area of reproductive health, the lived experiences of women and girls with disabilities. Their study uncovers financial and physical barriers that hinder access to family planning and contraceptive care, increasing the risk of unintended pregnancies.
My chapter is titled Beyond Barriers, Family Planning and Contraceptive Use Among Women and Girls with Disabilities in Uganda. That was my research. It was a qualitative research. And what was the motivation behind? Yes, I am an advocate of the rights of persons with disabilities, and particularly if you even look at what I write on in my publications, I write about a lot with women with disabilities. So that was a motivation, because I see that this area of contraceptive use, when it comes to women and girls with disabilities, it is under-researched. So we needed data to be able to support the women with disabilities when it comes to contraceptive use and family planning.
They stress the urgent need to prioritize the unique needs of these women, calling for true inclusion and a commitment to leave no one behind.
So specifically, I looked at Kaliro and Iganga district, and the two districts actually have high numbers of persons with disability. I have met and interacted with them even before doing this research. But I would say that my chapters, you can see, highlights the perceptions around, access to family planning for women and girls with disabilities, as well as, the challenges that they experience, the barriers that they experience in trying to access, family planning and contraceptive use themselves. Because many people really wonder, they keep asking questions that I wouldn't say are positive to women and girls with disabilities. For example, one goes for family planning services, and here a healthy worker comes asking, "Oh, for God's sake, you are here for family planning. You are already disabled, and that is already enough problem. And now you are coming to access family planning for what?" They don't even know that women and girls with disabilities, especially the women in their reproductive age group, will want to have sex like any other person they call normal in court. Our needs remain the same, despite the fact that you will see that these other ones have particular forms of disability.
The message is clear: motivate and mobilize women with disabilities and their spouses to support one another in accessing modern family planning methods.
I appreciate actually those that will choose to read my chapter, because when anything to do with disability, some people will just ignore. But I think going into it, reading the chapter with a positive mindset, first of all, will help. But also exploring, as one reads the chapter, they begin to understand the challenges that women and girls with disabilities experience, especially those in the reproductive age group, when it comes to accessing family planning and contraceptive use. So that is something that one will take away with, but also to understand the challenges they experience and the possible solutions. I think our policy is clear, because we have the Uganda National Disability Policy reviewed in 2023 and the Disability Act of 2020. Those came into place for us to be able to promote inclusion, following the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which was in 2006. So really, policy is a policy, and we must follow policy to support one another, and we grow together as a community.